Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Detroit Lions.
Set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
81.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This will caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Washington.
For the extra point.
This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff working right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Ty Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Washington 6. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll look to throw. Off to Geis on the screen. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Washington, 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now left side, a completion was tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He gets it in the hands of Geis. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, it's Jackson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And bulldozing his way through. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Lions 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Lions 21. Washington.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
At the 43-yard
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
3-yard line.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's the option. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
A gain of 2.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be called well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
First down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 27-yard line.
That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That's a nice play.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
A gain of 9.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards. Running back. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Julian Okwara able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Know where to go with the football.
And he's going to go down again. Levon Chason. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
1st and 10.
That's good for 28 yards. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Washington 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Lions' 24-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 16. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
19.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
The kicker on.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Johnson. Yeah, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run on first down with Jackson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of it?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ronald Darby. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Now the throw left sideline here is complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Washington.
Back to throw. Dumps it off for Geis. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Third down, here's Geis. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
In cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He'll have the first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here at the 32.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
To the running back.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard